So I'm Craig Martien. I've been going here all my life. You may know me as the former innkeeper during the Christmas pageants.
Yes, yes, it was wonderful.
Yeah. I held that position proudly for many years, but I had to give it up. So I've often asked myself, and I had to ask myself when writing this, what does St. John's mean to me, and why do I drive an hour up from Annapolis to here every Sunday as opposed to going to another church? And I think that St. John's has offered me a lot of support and friendships in many forms. Community events such as the 5K that's happened previously, as well as a new movie initiative started by Pam Cochran every morning before church, learning about Charlie Chaplin movies and discussing how they relate to our faith in God. As well as when I was 11, I was in a confirmation class, and we took a ski trip to Massanutten Resort in Virginia for a couple of days. And I'd never skied before, and I was very hesitant to get out on the snow. And when I got out there, I was terrified. I was falling all over the place, and I was all bruised, and eventually I just slumped on the side of the path, defeated. It's not one of my finest moments. And a ski patrolman came up to me and asked me what was wrong, and I said, well, I've never been skiing before. I'm all bruised, and he's like, how about we go down the bunny slope, it's very easy, to the bottom of the hill, and I'll get you a hot chocolate. So I was persuaded. We got a hot chocolate, and the former associate rector here at St. John's, Richard Proctor, he offered to take me back up the slope along with Tate Donovan, Dan Donovan's son. And we went up to the top of the slope, and I was still petrified of the hill. It was extremely steep, and I was scared of getting all bruised up again. But the support that those two guys lent me at that time was amazing. They practically held my hand as we skied down the slope. And the friendship that they offered because of this initiative to show me Christ through the confirmation class was just amazing. In 5th grade, I was having some tough times, and Richard Proctor also came to my house and lent me some words of wisdom, and I still hold that close to me and find that essential in aiding me through that rough time. And I still hold those words close as I make my way through 10th grade with papers and homework. And even applying to be an assistant counselor at a local Christian camp. I asked Tracy to write a recommendation for me last year. And the Christian values that I've learned here of support and friendship and standing by someone when they need you most were really helpful as I was an assistant counselor with 4- and 5-year-olds. It was a new experience, and I learned a lot, but I was able to comfort them when they fell down or lost a toy. Even in some of the more petty moments, I was able to really help them. And I learned a lot from them as they learned from me. So these values that I've been able to apply to my daily life, like the support I've gotten from the people that I know here, and the friendships that I've made with people as young as him to as old as my granddad here at church, are really essential. And I'm glad that this new movie class has started where I'm able to continue to talk about my faith in relation to other people's faith and to Charlie Chaplin movies, as unrelated as that may sound. So thank you, and the word of the Lord.
Yeah.